And welcome to Cox Sports Broadcasting coverage of the Final Four here in Indianapolis. There were 4 that showed up here. There are 2 survivors that are left. And there are 2 teams that were #1 seeds. And no, one of them is not the Kentucky Wildcats. The Wisconsin Badgers did the world a favor. The world has been waiting all year for somebody to stop the Kentucky streak. And it was done tonight in the second game of the 2 as the Wisconsin Badgers came from 4 down in the final 5 minutes and held Kentucky scoreless during that stretch to win the game by 7 points. Again, John Calipari will be questioned that he slowed the tempo down and actually got 3 straight shot clock violations where they didn't get a shot. Did it break the momentum? His team had a chance to pull away like they've done in previous games that Kentucky trailed most of the games twice in the first half and in the second half by 8 points, but came back and, again, took a 4-point lead going in the final 5 minutes and then went dry. You can credit the defense of the Wisconsin Badgers as they did not let them get the ball inside like they did against Notre Dame and forced desperation shots. Several of them were air balls as the clock ran out, and Wisconsin made the big plays going down the stretch and knocked off the previously undefeated Kentucky Wildcats and stopped the streak at 38-0. Coach John Calipari made the comment that it was a history-making season and that he hoped that his team's accomplishments would not be forgotten just in one ball game there, though. But there will be a lot of people that will question why he slowed the tempo down and took the momentum away from his team when they were going down the stretch. In the first game tonight, the Michigan State Spartans jumped out to a quick lead, had Duke behind the 8 ball, and Coach K had a little powwow with his team and got them to turn up the defensive intensity. It worked as Duke came on the last 36 minutes of the game, and Coach K said played their best basketball of the tournament yet. Results were the Blue Devils come away with a 20-point victory tonight. Again, great game that a lot of people stepped up and made a contribution. Again, your big 3 with Okafor, along with Winslow and Cook, but you got Grayson Allen off the bench who made a major contribution too, and you had a steady floor play by Mr. Cook, and also by Tyus Jones. And throw in Plumlee, a little bit of Plumlee, and it was the recipe for a Duke win. The Blue Devils have proved all the critics wrong that said you cannot go through this tournament with 8 players. 8 seems to be the magic number, maybe the formula that a lot of teams come up with now, though. You may see them use this because the versatile Blue Devils got into a little bit of foul trouble. Cook had 3 fouls in the first half along with Winslow, and also one other player had 3 fouls, and they had to reshuffle the deck a little bit, though. But the Blue Devils were able to overcome a little bit of foul trouble. Again, played a very impressive game and played great defense. That was the difference in the game tonight as they held the Spartans through many scoring droughts and again are able to get back in the finals. That sets up a rematch again of an earlier game this year as the Blue Devils went to Wisconsin and defeated the Badgers on their home floor. But both teams have changed a lot since then. Duke overcame some adversity. They've had several players that are no longer with their team now that were back then, and also Wisconsin had a couple of players battling nagging injuries that were not 100%. But it should be a great championship game. Again, the big question is going to be how will the Badgers react coming off a tremendous win. Again, a sky-high win that their crowd was having fun after the ball game, celebrating the win. Can they get prepared and get it back up to play on Monday night, though? Again, the finals now, the road to the Final Four is down to 2 teams. We started with 67, 68 teams, and we're down to 2 right now. It will be the Blue Devils and the Badgers playing for the national championship on Monday night. We will be here to provide post-game coverage with the game, though. But again, reporting from Indianapolis, I am the coach Dick Cox from the Final Four.